Hello. I'm at Lake Constance now. And it might be one of the last times I will be here. Because I'm planning to move. I told you that I had problems with my job. I think I told you more than once. And I decided to quit. Since making that decision, I feel much better. I feel relieved, and I know that it's the right decision. I felt like I'm selling my soul, and that's not a good feeling. I value my integrity more than anything else. And I felt that I was compromising it every single day at this job. And I knew that I had to quit for quite some time now, but I have been feeling guilty about it because they leased a company car for me, which has a 2-year lease, and probably if I quit, no one will drive with it, so they will have to pay for it without getting really something in return. But on the other hand, they might hire someone else and he can use the company car. Yeah, and the thing is, I would never recommend that. We haven't really been friends, but he says that we are friends, and this mixing private stuff and business stuff is always a bad idea, because you can't really demand what you are worth, because it's always, we are friends, I don't want to demand so much from him. And I would say my boss was manipulating me in that way, and I kind of was aware of it, but I still felt bad about it. I don't know why. But the main reason, I would say, these are already main reasons, but the other important reason was definitely because I always felt like I was wasting my time in that job. That the calling of my heart was something else, and I was compromising that too by working way too much than I should, and not being able to put time and energy in what matters to me. So I decided to quit in 2 weeks, because that's the end of the month, and I want to get paid for January. So I don't want to enter in any lawsuits or anything to get my salary, so that's why I quit after I got the salary. So yeah, and I know it's probably gonna be pretty tough, because my boss won't appreciate me doing that. He probably will hate me for that, and I'm a bit afraid, but that's something I have to go through now. I know it, and I will, and I can do it. I know it. So I won't have a very good income from then on. Well, I won't have any income from that moment on, but I have a pretty expensive place where I live, so I'm not sure if I can hold that. Probably I won't. So that's why I'm planning to move back to where I come from, to maybe move in with my grandparents, because they have a house where there's room, and I lived with them before and I kind of liked it, but well, they have been younger then and I have been younger, and it was during my when I was studying at university. The university was pretty close to where they lived, so I was living with them to save money, and I really love my grandmother. I love her to pieces. She's so funny, and she's really intelligent. I would say she's wise, even though she never went to study anything or so, but it's just wisdom that comes from living and from going through stuff, and she has gone through a lot of stuff too, and I love her for that. I know she's a tough woman, and she also has a heart of gold. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I will do to get some money, because I have bills to pay no matter if I have to pay rent or not, and I want to afford maybe some things here and there, and so I definitely need money, and I will get a job, but I will look for a job that does not consume me. I will look for, so even though I am an engineer, I have studied for way too long, 7-8 years for the master's degree, but I'm not looking for a job that would require these skills. I'm just looking for a simple job that can work on a few hours every day, and when I'm done, I'm done, and I don't have to wait for phone calls or for emails or anything. And maybe I'm just looking for something like gardening or packing something, or just something that doesn't really consume all my attention and all my energy. Something that I could maybe meditate while I'm doing it, and yeah, just be in a healthy place. And yeah, I can tell you the last few days, they have been pretty intense for me, because I have gone through this decision, and it's always a hard struggle until you get to the end where you really make the decision. But once you make the decision, it's like everything opens up, and things fall into place. It's still weird to do this and having people walking by. Until now, I think this is the first time that someone is seeing me doing this, and well, I survived, I guess. So I'm okay. Yeah, but as I told you in the beginning, I feel so much relief, because now I know I don't have to be the clown and to do everything that this boss is wanting from me. And I felt so bad doing some things which really I would not have done if you wouldn't have told me that. So the way I just had to talk with clients, or the way I had to do things, and I had to give my face for stuff that I would not support and that I would not believe in, and this just made me sick. And now I can let go of all that, even though I will still go to work for 2 more weeks. Now my internal state is completely different, and I can do it. I just pretend for a few more days, and then I will let explode the bomb. On one hand, I'm looking forward to it, because it will mean that this is finally, I will break my chains finally. On the other hand, I'm I'm really nervous to do it because I can't really predict how my boss would react. I think he would be very angry because he already made plans, him and me retiring in, I don't know, 15 years because we made millions and billions of money, and I'm an important part of this story that he was making up. Now this story might fall into pieces because of this missing piece, which is me. But I'm okay with that. Everyone has to make his own decisions, and he has to live with this decision, and I have to live with mine, and I think I will have a better life with that decision. I will definitely have less money then, but it's crazy. I always wanted to be rich. I always wanted to have a lot of money. I probably still would prefer to be rich than to be poor. But if I have to choose between my integrity, happiness, and health, or money, I would always choose my integrity, happiness, and health. So there's something from the Bible that my mentor always says. It's like, seek the kingdom of heaven first, and everything will be added onto you, or something. And I feel like I'm going into that direction now. Which feels good. And this morning I sent him a message how much he has helped me and how much he means to me. And I actually cried doing that because I noticed how much he helped me already, and I just can't value it enough. I will put a link in the description to him. You can do one-on-one sessions with him, or group sessions. I really recommend that you do it. It helped me immensely, and it's still helping me. And I'm not sure if I would have been brave enough to make this decision without him. Thank you, Fabian. Yeah, but that would mean I would have to leave this place. And it will be tough, so it's not much fun to live with my grandparents, to be honest. So my grandfather has dementia, and sometimes he gets out and he just goes somewhere randomly, and the police has to search for him, and it has happened a few times, and it's not fun. But I love to care for my grandmother. I love to be with her. I love to cook with her. She cooks awesome. And I would like to spend some more time with her because she's already 86. I think it's her birthday in 2 weeks or so, and I don't know how much time I have to spend with her. So I know it's the right decision. Yeah, I think I will leave it with that. I have more stuff to say, but I think it's just completely off topic and it would not make sense to add this here. I think what I needed to say is said already. Alright, thanks for every single listener. Thanks for everyone who subscribed. I really appreciate it that you join me on this journey. Have a wonderful day.